Hi everybody, welcome to Creative Pouring by Cheryl. I'm Cheryl. Today I'm going to make this little froggy here for Froggy Friday, which is hosted by Girl in the Garage, Dragon's Cave, Gert Creates, Nerd Goblin Art, and Base Resonator. What I'm going to do today, I've already got my resin mixed up so I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to flip it inside out so that I can get to his eyes. Okay, I'm going to take one of my markers and I'm just going to dot an eye in each one. Let that dry. Clean it up just a hair. Want it to look good. Blow on it to dry. Okay, see how I got that? Now, what I'm going to try to do is get my fingers out of there. My Chameleon powder, I'm going to do his eyes in this color here. And I'm just going to just do his eyes over that marker. We'll see how that works. This is my Nicpro Chameleon powder. I'll clean up all that around there. I'm not very good at being very fast at doing this, so I just as soon clean up. Makes life easier. Go ahead and get that out of the way before I drop it. We'll brandish these in. And we're going to go ahead and clean around the eye. I just use a little wipey. You can use a wipey. You can use a tape. Whatever you happen to have handy. Tape works just as good. As long as it's not too wet, you're fine. There we go. We're getting there. Almost there. Oops. And I made a little mistake by taking some off too much. It's okay. I've got a little bit on my brush still. There we go. Okay, now I got it cleaned up and I'm going to turn it inside out. Now, what I'm going to do today is let me pour some of this in a different cup. Makes it easier for me to work with. All right, I'm going to pour some in here. I'm not going to need that much of it, so I'll put that aside. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've got these. I have that square mold that I showed you a while back. It just makes little ice cube tray looking things. I've just been using this for extras and stuff, or letting the stuff that I've mixed drip into there. So what I'm going to do, because I know this is not going to take all that. Okay, I'm going to put these in here. And we're going to go ahead and stir them up. I know they've got a little bit of color to some of them, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see how these are going to work, if they're going to float them or not. Okay, let's go ahead and pour some in. dropped one. Squish, squish, squish the eyes or the head. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few of these and just kind of float them in there. Push them down a little bit, stir it in. What it is, I want these to float. They're just little bitty things that you get like for nail art. They're little bitty fruit looking things. Okay, let's see. Okay. Put a little more of this in. A few more of those blocks as I'm making a mess. Isn't that always what I do though? Always make a mess. Put a few more of these in. I'm curious if you can see these blocks once they're in. I don't know if you can or not. I've got another project in mind, but it's going to take some clear box too. Let's see if these float, because I know these don't float normally. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to get another frog. I still have resin, not a problem. I'm just going to fill up a little froggy. I have no more of those, I want to call them icicles. I don't know if that's what you really call them or not, but that's what they look like. Poke the holes. Eyes. Okay, let's see. I'm going to drop a few of them in there. See if they float or if they sink. Okay, I will be back to you once these are done. And spray them. Isopropyl alcohol, 91%. I'm going to see if these will sink or float. What do you think they'll do? Go ahead and give me a comment in the comment. Do you think they'll sink or float in the pink frog? Do you think they'll find their way down? Or do you think they'll stay right there? Okay, well, I'll be back and we shall find out then. We're back. Okay, let's go ahead and get this little froggy out first. One, I wanted to see if it would float, and they did not float, as you can see. They sunk right to the head. That's what I was afraid of. Even though that's a matte mold, it's still okay. We can still see it. Pull this out of here. I don't think I've put any clear in this one. And I got some bubbles under there. Well, that worked. Some of them floated. I was able to put them in different spots and not just underneath, or not just in his eyes, although some did fall in his eye. But that's okay. I've learned that you just got to be more careful where you put those squares. And I don't see any of those squares coming through. And I have to get a little better on the mica powder stuff because that just came off, as you can see. Well, at least I learned something. One, I know he's an adorable frog. Two, those blocks will work to hold things down, I guess you can say. And three, I'm still working on his eyes. I still haven't got his eyes happy. Okay, well, if you like this video, even though I believe it's a fail, but I did learn something from it, so I guess it's not a fail. But if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up button. They really help my channel. And thanks again for watching. Bye for now.